Visions of Martin Luther staring at me. Malcolm X put a hex on my future, someone catch me. I'm falling victim to a revolutionary song. The Serengeti's clone. Back to put you backstabbers back on your spinal bone. You slit your disc when I slit you my dish. You wanted to diss but jumped on my dick. Grown man never should bite their tongue unless you eating pussy that smell like it's a stale plum. I got my finger on the motherfucking pistol, aiming it at a pig. Charlotte's Web is gonna miss you. My issue isn't televising. You ain't gotta tell the wise how to stay on beat because our life's an instrumental. This is physical and mental. I won't sugarcoat it. You'll die from diabetes if these other niggas wrote it. And everything gon'
Hey, what's up? It's not from this world. I'm just gonna talk to you guys about my thoughts on whatever the fuck I wanted. Okay, so first things first, I guess I've been hearing a lot of things about where the music's going, like how rap's changing, and even if it's not rap, it's other kind of music like pop. Everything's changing. Like, I don't know if it's very good, but when it comes to rap, I know if it's good or not. See, I just listened to J. Cole's new album, and it made me think a lot about where music should be and what I've been hearing, and it made me realize a lot of the artists I used to like aren't really artists. They're just working for that paycheck, and it's not something that I really get into unless it makes sense to me. Like when I heard J. Cole's what was it called, Fire Squad, some shit like that, where he's talking about how the white rappers stole rap. That was crazy. That was crazy to me because, like, if you think about it, black people invented rap, and the reason why they invented rap is because they needed something to get out of the ghetto, out of the last parts of slavery. They needed something that was going to make them big and make them money, so they invented rap, and that was their type of music, you know, for the longest time. Think about the last time in the 2000s when there was a white rapper besides Eminem. There wasn't anybody out there like that, and then all of a sudden in 2013, Macklemore, Iggy Azalea, all these rappers started coming out, G-Eazy, and it blew up 2014, and they're saying 2015 is going to be the year that changes rap, where white people are going to take rap. Not necessarily white people, just not black people. Like, it's not black people anymore. They're just taking it. And J. Cole made that a big deal in this album. J. Cole made it a big deal that rap isn't just music anymore. It's going to be a competition, all because Kendrick Lamar's control this. That's crazy. That is really crazy. As an artist myself, I make music. If you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description. But as an artist, I know where I stand as where this is coming from. If I don't make a song like that, if my next album isn't like his, it's not going to be an album now anymore. Everything has to be serious now. There's no more making songs about money, hoes, drugs, and alcohol and sex anymore. It got to be real. People want to hear real now. And that makes me so happy that music is going to change, you know? And it's just so different. And my album is going to consist of politics, religion, fucking laws, what's going on in this world right now, like the whole Ferguson thing. Like, I believe 100% Michael Brown deserved to get shot. And you guys might give me a lot of shit about that, but I believe you don't grab a cop's gun and not get shot. You know what I mean? I know police brutality is happening a lot, but that case did not deserve to get big as it's gotten, you know? Why didn't we make a big case about fucking that one dude, Green, who got choked out? Why, after he went to court and the cops didn't get anything, why wasn't there riots then? Why were there riots when a guy robbed a liquor store, then walked away, thought he could walk away, and then try to grab a cop's gun and expect not to get shot? Why is that? Ask yourself that. And you can argue and be like, no, this has been happening for a long time. I know it's been happening for a long time, and it's sad. That's just the world. There's way worse things that happen, you know? Like, way worse things that happen. ISIS. Look at ISIS. What happened to them? They're gone all of a sudden. We were hearing them out in the news non-stop. Non-stop we were hearing about them. What happened to them? You think they just disappeared? No, they didn't just disappear. They're planning something. They know what's going to happen next, okay? They're running shit right now. It's not just, it's not gone. That's all I got to say. And I know Obama, yeah, he's not the best president. Yeah, I don't like him. I don't like him personally, but he did do some good things, and he fucked up a lot, though. He really fucked up a lot. He promised a lot of things he didn't give us. He's on his second term. I don't know. He still has a while to go. We'll see where that goes, but we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. He might change the fucking world for the best. I don't know, but honestly, I don't believe that Obama should get as much shit as he's been getting. Like, oh my god, I don't even think that. Sorry, my bad, guys. I thought I wasn't recording, but I am. But as I was saying about the whole Obama thing, like, honestly, he shouldn't have got as much shit as he got. But he isn't the best president, but he has done things, you know, like, I guess the welfare thing changed a lot. And then, I guess the healthcare.gov is actually working now. Like, it wasn't working in the beginning, but it's actually working now. And people are going. It's not his fault that the doctors don't want to comply with it. It's the doctor's fault, you know. Like, there's people losing their doctors. I know he promised that you could keep your doctor, but that wasn't really his decision. Like, common sense says he can't make the doctors do what he wants, what they want, you know. They're the one getting the paycheck, you know, and it's just less money for them. Like, I know if I was in that position, I wouldn't want to get less money if I knew I could get more. That's just common sense. That's how people work, you know. But that whole thing was okay, I guess. And he killed Osama. I guess he killed Osama, but we don't really know, like, what really happened. But he was in office while Osama bin Laden was killed. That's another thing. And I know it could be better. I know that he promised, like, shit like that. Everything would be fixed. We would get out of this depression that we were in for a little bit back in 2008 through 2012. And we did get out of it, I guess. Like, gas prices just went down. They're not as high as they used to be. And I don't know. But another thing is, like, people hate on him because he's Muslim. Like, I don't understand that. Like, well, what does his religion have to do with anything, you know? Like, he takes an oath in the beginning of office not to let that affect his decisions when he runs this country. And I don't think it matters, you know? Honestly, I believe that we all worship the same God. Like, it's exactly the same. Like, unless your God's, like, made up or something crazy, like fucking sacrificing babies or something, it's pretty much the same thing. It's all just love. Like, God is love. Every religion that I know, like Muslims, Buddhist, Christianity, Catholics, it's all love. Like, there's not really any type of hate in that religion, unless, like, Christianity's hate gays, but that's not true. That's just their type of Christianity. Like, there's Christians out there who don't hate gays, you know. I've been to churches where, because my mom is Christian, I've been to a church where there's gay people and they accept them as they are. It's just depending on where you put yourself around and the kind of people you put yourself around in that church. If you know that the church isn't like gays, don't go to that church. Just go to a different church if you're gay. There's a lot of churches out there who don't have a problem with that, you know. It might say it in the Bible, but you don't have to believe the Bible. You can believe in God, and you can believe Jesus is your savior. I know gay people who believe in that, and they're fine. But when you make it a big deal and you make it where you have to have a parade, and you make it where you have to have a certain day, you're making yourself different, okay? You're making yourself different. I know it's a day to be proud, but be proud for yourself, you know? Like, be proud for yourself. Like, why don't straight people have a day? We're proud, you know? We can be proud too. I know you guys, we've been through a lot. We've been through a lot because we're different. Well, okay, yeah. It doesn't matter though. You want to be equal, and that's what we're giving you.
Our UAV is online.
And I might get a lot of hate for a lot of the things I say, but that's just me. That's the thing about this whole rant, is that opinions, these are just opinions, and people let opinions affect them way too much, okay? They let them affect them way too much. They get angry inside and they start getting mad, and I'm just like, really? Like, just because I said something doesn't mean you have to agree with me, you know? You don't have to agree with me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if you agree with me. You can have your own idea. You can believe in fucking that there's giants and crazy shit like that, like fucking Satan will come back one day and shit like that. I don't care. I don't care. You believe what you want to believe. That's on you. Okay? I don't have to agree with you. But as I was saying, yeah, this is all just opinions. Like, this whole rant series is gonna be my opinion on certain subjects, and if you don't have to like it, you know, I might get a lot of hate mail. I might get certain things, people being like, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, how are you gonna tell me what I don't know what I'm talking about? It's my head, my brain, everything, my ideas. Okay, and there's times where I do disagree with people. I'm not gonna lie, I do disagree with some things that people say. It's the crazy shit though. It's like I don't believe in global warming, and people were like, how do you not believe in global warming? Well, I know Al Gore just made that whole thing up just to create jobs. Like, that's just a whole job for him. He gave them proof, supposedly, and then they made it to where, like, oh, give us donations and we'll stop global warming. What are we stopping?
Our UAV is online.
What are we stopping? Like, honestly, what are we stopping? The world's getting hot because we rotate, and the sun is near us. Obviously, different parts of the world are gonna get hot. Obviously, that's why igloos in fucking Alaska are melting and shit like that. Igloos, I meant glaciers. Glaciers are melting and all that. Okay, that's just how the world works. And it doesn't have anything to do with me spraying some fucking hairspray in the air. Has nothing to do with that. Okay? The world changes, we know that. Dinosaurs went extinct.
Through your brain like dad's dick. Go ahead, stab a friend, tell him that I'm back, bitch. Early bastards with milkiest asses. Take a firm stand at 9 on the track list. Earl half the reason the review's fantastic. Niggas getting comfy on the couch, I ain't having it. Kicking gluteus maximus, killing niggas on accident. Just watch, I'ma kill 'em all. Just watch, I'ma kill 'em all. Just watch, I'ma kill 'em all. Just watch, off 'em, no off days, no debates, bitch. Box logo, switchblade and cocaine in my back pocket. Take Jade on vacation, the hotel switch from heartbreak debates. Quick ripping out braids with bare hands and mazes. The crowd go crazy, hands raised, I'm laced with swag by the 8th in case you wanna taste it. Faggots wear Prada, Satan wears RMK shit. Hell's Angel, crack Christ, cross the face with erasers. And use base God as his replacement. Super Saiyan with ruthless slayings. Eat puss, sweet puss, got my tooth decaying. Just watch, I'ma kill 'em all. Just watch, I'ma kill 'em all. Just watch, I'ma kill 'em all. Just watch. Now pan the cameras back to me and Pamela's amateur threesome with Hannah Montana's manager. And Miley feeding me sandwiches for my stamina. And Santa's in the back laughing cause my back's cramping up. Mrs. Claus tripping balls, think she had enough and buy enough. I mean, we dope as fuck, she had a gram of us. Fly it in your man because I'm lamping up at the airport, smoking hash with all the fucking baggage handlers. Flowing like a motherfucking aqueducts. Our future Wolfgang, fag damages. Bitch. Eat a dick.
On the container. I'm on it. They destroyed your turret. Nice work, Sentinel.